Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video of the IPL 2025. And this was the second day of the IPL where we witnessed double games on Sunday, a Sunday special, you can say. So we saw two games, one which was a very high scoring game, and the other one a pretty normal game. And in if you put the that game in context of the first game, it was pretty boring, but it
Boring.
was the old T20 game which we were used to see. So the games which I'm talking about is SRH versus RR and MI versus CSK. So yeah, I think we'll have a pretty good discussion about it because both the games were pretty much entertaining in their own aspects. So I think we'll start with the first game, which was between SRH and RR, and I think RR has done a pretty good job of not letting SRH score 300 because it was looking pretty much on the cards yesterday.
Yes. So before starting, I'd like to introduce myself because my co-host Mohit has forgot to introduce us. He thinks everybody knows us. So yeah, that's Mohit. I'm Nikhil. And yeah, as Mohit, you clearly mentioned, it was a very entertaining afternoon. I would say a pretty boring evening compared to that. So in this first match against between Hyderabad and Rajasthan, total of I guess 500 or more runs were scored. Hyderabad scoring 286 with 6 wickets falling in 20 overs. So it was a pretty entertaining first 10 overs. I would say in first 10 overs they almost scored 150 or somewhere
Hmm.
the number was somewhere there 150 or 130 or I don't remember right now, but yeah, Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head both gave a wonderful start to the team, and then came Ishan Kishan after Abhishek Sharma fell for 24, playing only 11 balls. So a short opening partnership, not a partnership, it was not a short opening partnership, but short cameo or opening by Abhishek Sharma. After that, he came Ishan Kishan. So the Mumbai Indians fans felt betrayed looking at the last year's season that Ishan Kishan played. But yeah, it was a pretty good start for him. He scored around 106 runs from his 47 balls, almost a strike rate of 225. It's not a big thing right now, looking at the Hyderabad scorecard because everybody over here are scoring with strike rate above 200. So yeah,
Yes.
Ishan Kishan played his part over there. So yes, Mohit, you were the most disappointed at that time. Would you like to add some points over here?
So I don't want to comment Nikhil because anyway, this has been the pattern for SRH since the last season as well, right? We saw almost all the games which they played were almost near 200 or above 200, except a couple of games which we can say an exception, right? Because हर गेम में तो 200 तो नहीं होने वाला. But yes, they are following the same pattern which they were following in the previous season. Just one thing that they have an addition of Ishan Kishan for this year, and he proved that addition as well, where he scored 100 in 47 balls. And yes, he just capitalized on the start which was given by Abhishek, right? After the Abhishek's wicket, he just came and started hitting from ball one, right? Because he knew Travis Head was at the other end, so there was no pressure on them. And at first, we thought that this could be the only strategy which they would go with, or they would play like this in the power play and later on play like the how the normally the other teams play, not SRH, but how normally the other teams play. But I think credit to the SRH management also because they stuck to what they are. I mean, stuck to the plan which was giving them success last year also, and even this year, and we can see that in the batting performance as well. So I think that was my opinion on this.
Yeah, so as we know that this player game was played in Hyderabad, And this particular ground is actually a paradise for batsmen. The bowlers are. I was feeling sorry for them at one end because they were कुछ भी डाल रहे तो it is getting hit over here there कुछ what I don't know what they are going to do different.
Hmm.
That's the that was the feeling over there at that time. But after that, and also when Travis said was hitting, but thoda catch yaha waha, matlab, I guess there was some misfields also. But whenever there was an opportunity, that ball was landing in no man's land, right? So
Hmm.
that also was a crushing thing for the opposition actually because he is the main kind of a main batsman right now for SRH, right? He
Hmm.
sets the tone at the start only. So and Ishan Kishan followed that momentum ahead. But yeah, it was something like a luck factor over there for Travis Head and SRH as well, because whenever they are hitting and if it's falling short and it's not reaching the boundary line, it was falling in no man's land, and there was no one to carry that ball because every time it was hit, it was either a six or a four or something like that. Uh, but let's see how this luck factors carries forward for them. But
Hmm.
right now they are having both luck and talent at their end, and I guess in words of Ishan Kishan, freedom by the captain or the team management given to the batting order that play however you want, and that there won't be much of a consequence in 2 or 3 games.
Yes. You pretty much summed it up, Nikhil, pretty well because yeah, that is actually matlab, you can see the scorecard as well, and if you must, everyone must have seen yesterday's game, right? Because nowadays people are also watching SRH matches because you can see pretty high scoring games, right?
Yes,
So yes, Travis said as usual doing what he does, and also good support from Nitish Kumar Reddy also because he also came in and scored quick 30 runs as well as Klassen played a similar role, right? So yeah, also Aniket Verma who came in for just 3 balls, but he is also having a strike rate of 233.
correct. Yeah. So they are told, I guess, कि भाई 200 के ऊपर नहीं रहेगा तो आउट हो जाओ.
Yes, I think they have set that strike rate का target also for 200. उसके
Right.
नीचे आए तो यू विल नॉट बी नहीं तो तुमको इम्पैक्ट सब करके बाहर बिठा देंगे.
Correct. But I would like to mention that in the bowling unit for Rajasthan Royals, Sandeep Sharma especially stood out for me because he was bowling really well. Uh, मतलब उसका bowling देख के ऐसा लग रहा था कि हाँ भाई ये जो टप्पे पे डाल रहा है अभी ये जो लेंथ डाल रहा है इट्स अ करेक्ट लेंथ ओवर देयर और
Yes.
श्योरली ही वाज गेटिंग हिट आई गेस थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा उसका भी स्कोर कार्ड में कुछ ना कुछ तो रहेगा.
Even Tushar Deshpande, Nikhil, because he was also taking he also took 3 wickets, right, and gave just 44 runs, just 44
Yeah,
runs.
14 runs. Yeah.
If you look at the full
Yeah.
quota or almost 3 overs ka quota, na, he is the most economical. I'm discarding Nitish Rana for this because he has just bowled 1 over. So considering
Yes.
the rest of the bowlers, he is the most economical.
Yeah. But for me, Sandeep Sharma stood out. Jofra Archer couldn't use his experience right now. I don't know why. Because he bowls pretty well in the England format or the England pitches, right? But
Yes.
I guess he's not suitable in this condition. So yeah, but we have seen what he can do. Hopefully, he does that for the Rajasthan Royals side. They have picked him second time, right? In the earlier season
Hmm.
before the Mumbai Indians picked him, he was with Rajasthan Royals. So they have showed faith in him. Hopefully, it turns out well for him. And also Tikshana, he was fed up of that one no ball that he bowled. In that particular over, he was not hit for any boundaries or anything, and he completed that over pretty well. But that one no ball was so frustrating for him, and in the next ball itself, he was hit for a boundary.
Yes. And also, Nikhil, one fact for Jofra Archer is that the spell which he bowled, right, 4 overs for 76, it is the most expensive spell in IPL history by a
Right
bowler.
now,
Yes,
right
currently,
now.
currently. उसका भी रिकॉर्ड शायद बनेगा ये सीजन, अब पता नहीं.
Uh, so every team must be eyeing for a 300, right, against SRH. I am saying because in this particular match, one thing that all the commentators highlighted, and I also felt that Rajasthan Royals won the toss and chose to bowl first.
Hmm.
They should have gone for that, setting the target and then defending it. But if you have got that upper hand, you should have utilized that, because in the starting only, when I guess Rian Parag was asked why are you choosing to bowl first, they were prepared for defending 200 around score, matlab 220, 230, not that
Hmm.
250 above score, right? So I guess that played a pretty much a crucial point in in this match. If you are getting the toss, if you're winning the toss, you should have batted first in these conditions, especially.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
moving to Royals batting, Sanju Samson, who came as a substitute, I we were thinking कि ये तो खेलने वाला ही नहीं है because he is not fit, right? That's
Hmm.
why Riyan Parag was given the opportunity to captain. But he came out, he scored good runs, a strike rate of around 178. Still, it was pretty good at the start, but after a while, he slowed down a bit. I think I don't know why. I think that was a strategy played by Pat Cummins, because from when I saw that match, he was bowling. His all the bowlers were bowling outside the off stump, a kind of a wide delivery, a slower one. If the ball is coming in, it's coming very slow. So if you are going to hit it, it is going to be a catch or something like that. Because Sanju Samson also got out, right. So the same type of a ball, Harshal Patel, he bowled that bouncer, a slower bouncer, and that got edged or something, and it
Hmm.
went high up in the air, and then Klassen took it.
Yes, he bowled that slower bouncer, right?
Correct.
But that partnership between Sanju Samson and Jurel actually gave them some hopes as well, right? Because at one point their score was 50 for 3. So from there
Yes.
they carried it till 161. So it was a pretty good partnership for them. They kept them
Yeah.
in the game, right? Matlab, they were keeping them in the chase, and it was not looking like ki they are out of the chase or something. But yeah, credit to SRH bowlers also because they managed to not let them score like how they score, right?
Yes. So, in this particular scorecard that we are watching right now, uh, if you see, compare it with Hyderabad's all the bowlers, batsmen from the start were contributing, right?
Hmm.
And for Royals, it was completely opposite. The batsmen from the start were fallen short, had fallen short, and got out pretty quickly. Played just 8, 2 or 5 balls, something like that. Then came Dhruv Jurel, and both Sanju Samson and Dhruv Jurel started to stabilize the inning. But yeah, if there was some help from the top order, it would have been help. It would have been fruitful for the others. The थोड़ा 30-40 runs with a strike rate of 150, 180 could have helped them, right? थोड़ा
Hmm.
बहुत base बन जाता था. But again, after that, after the Ujirel and Sanju Samson got out, Shimran Hetmeyer and Shubham Dubey, right? They
Hmm.
were both playing very fantastic cricket over there. Shubham Dubey was hitting I guess he was hitting very good. He was on the strike rate of around 300, right? He was I guess क्या बोलते हैं उसको भरपाई कर रहा था ऊपर जो जिन्होंने 120 कुछ भी स्ट्राइक रेट से खेला उस
Yes.
चीज को. But sadly, not sadly, they were knowing what they were doing at the end. Hetmeyer and Dubey were just filling out that gap. जितना कम कर सकते हो उतना, right?
Hmm. Yes, and also, Nikhil, if you look at the difference between, as you mentioned, Hyderabad's scorecard and Rajasthan's scorecard, right? So, all of them, almost all of the top five for Hyderabad, they scored in bulk, you can say, right?
Yeah.
And they scored pretty quickly. But if you compare it to Rajasthan Royals, right? So it was just the one player who, out of the top five, only two players scored 50 plus. Apart from that,
Yes.
Shimran Hetmar and Shubham Dubey were the ones who were batting in the middle order, right? Lower middle order. So they scored the runs. If, as you mentioned, if even Riyan Parag would have stayed for some time, the things would have been pretty much e- मतलब थोड़ा और क्लोज हो जाता था मैच. Eventually they
Correct.
lost by 44 runs, right? But if Riyan Parag had stayed for some time, I don't know, they might have, अगर उनको हारना ही था तो I think they would have lost by 10 or 12 runs also. मतलब वो थोड़ा और रन्स उनको मिल जाता कहीं से. जीत भी सकते थे,
Yes.
ऐसा नहीं
Correct.
बोल रहा हूँ.
Correct. But as we mentioned earlier, that the strategy from Pat Cummins actually was to bowl. Look, we have seen it in earlier season also, right? The last season that they hit everywhere and everything. They score 200, 250 above, and they know that in this particular pitch, the other team can also score the same way, right? If we
Hmm.
are doing it, the other team can also do. So the changes that he makes in the bowling order, at stage it was like not one bowler was bowling two overs simultaneously. Simultaneously or मतलब एक spell नहीं complete हो रहा था. Everyone was bowling 1 over, 1 over, 1 over. मतलब
Hmm.
he was not giving the chance to the batsman to settle down. Right. In this situation, also the bowlers are not getting the chance to settle down. That's the con of it. But that played well for them, so we can't complain. They can't complain about this, right?
Yes.
I mean, the bowlers can't complain about this. So, and also there was a strategy to keep the ball slow, keep the ball grounded or something. Either it's grounded or it's going over at the head length, right? Not
Hmm.
Travis head, head of the batsman. So at that
Yes.
length, because over there over there at this length, it's a bit uncomfortable for them. And if it's coming slowly at this position, we know it's not going to go much far, right? Because कितना भी hit कर लो, कितना भी दम लगा लो, it would either go 30 यार्ड के थोड़ा आगे चला जाएगा, and there will be a player or someone, some fielder over there to catch it. So that I think
Yes.
that was the strategy from Pat Cummins or the Hyderabad team management, because they
Hmm.
know what are the conditions in this particular field pitch.
Yes. So, with that summary by Nikhil, Rajasthan Royals eventually fell short by 44 runs of the chase of 287. So, it was a pretty high scoring affair, as I said. But after that, we come to a pretty normal game, normal T20 game, which was played between CSK and MI, the El Clasico of IPL. Uh, Both the teams have won five times each. And yes, Nikhil, do you want to discuss? Because MI was put into bat first, or MI chose to bat first. I don't remember the toss actually, what had happened. But yeah, the start was not good for Mumbai Indians because Rohit Sharma got out after just playing four balls and without scoring a run. But we saw glimpses of Ryan Rickelton as well, right, on his IPL debut. And what we saw in the Champions Trophy as well as the SA20 as well, right?
Yes, actually, before starting this match, there is a stat that for last 6 or 7 games that Mumbai has played against. Oh, sorry, before this match, but it was 5 games that Mumbai has faced Chennai. They have lost all the games. So they are completely dominating Mumbai Indians right now, Chennai Super Kings. So it is not feeling like a El Clasico right now. It is given that because both the teams have potential and they have shown it in the past, but right now it's not looking like that. So and in this match also, after losing, it's like 6 games played, six lost by Mumbai Indians. And if you ask any Mumbai Indians fan right now, they are not sad by losing this.
Yes, this is our parampara pratishtha अनुशासन. इट इज द
So
वो
for
मैंडेटरी पॉइंट है ना कि पहला मैच हारना ही है. पहली मैच देवाला.
so for last 13 seasons, Mumbai has lost all their opening matches against whomever it may be. Whomsoever it may be, in Mumbai Indians have lost their matches. So if you ask any Mumbai Indians fan, अरे तुम लोग हार गए यार ऐसे क्यों? ये हम लोग का it is a ritual right now that's going to follow, I guess, for many seasons. I don't know when it is going to end, but yeah, this is the way that I'm not saying that Mumbai Indians are going to lose every time because no one's going over there and trying to lose the first match, right? Because we get some momentum at that in that first match and थोड़ा confidence आता है, but still, Mumbai Indians fans are not that sad about this. Mumbai Indians team might be, but yeah. Oof, so these were some stats. Then came Mumbai Indians ka Raja Rohit Sharma, who got out in his fourth ball on a duck actually. So and at this point, I guess Rohit Sharma has made one record on his name, right? What's that record, Mohit?
That is most IPL ducks for a player. I think 18
It's the
18 or
number.
something, right?
Uh,
वो
so
एक
he
मीम
wanted
मीम
to.
आया था उसमें कि 18 सीजन को ट्रिब्यूट दिया रोहित ने 18 डक करके.
It's not a tribute to 18th season. It's a tribute to Virat Kohli, I guess,
अरे.
not winning the 18th. So yeah. So yeah, it's so we don't have to diverge and digress into that Kohli zone right now. Moving on. So yeah, the two of foreigners who open Will Jacks, right, and Ryan Rickelton.
रायन रिकल्टन.
Ryan Rickelton. Actually, in Hindi, it's is spelled or pronounced Ryan Rickelton. I don't know why. So yeah, they both played well actually. If you see the scorecard or anybody has seen the match, it looked good for them. But the scorecard is saying they only scored 13 or 11 runs. But yeah, those three or two fours that they hit, it was looking very good. The strike rate of 185, 157. So they both played 7 balls and got out. But this was the before, yeah, we forgot to mention that this was a new pitch that
हम्म.
was played, right, Mohit?
यस यस, दिस वाज
So
अ न्यू विकेट व्हिच वाज यूज्ड. बट
yes,
वो न्यू
so
लग तो नहीं रहा था रे.
so I guess in these new pitches, like the one that was played in T20 World Cup, right? If the pitch is fairly new, it turns out to be slow. The ball doesn't reach to the batsman, or if you're going to hit in the sky, it's not going to reach the boundaries either, right? So that I
Yes.
guess that type of a pitch it was that type of pitch, right? So same played over here. So if you see the first two batsmen, Ryan Nicholton and Will Jacks, both who played some boundaries, not a single six was hit between them. Then came our very own Sky, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Tilak Verma. Both were looking very good. Played fantastic shots, two fours by both of them, one six by Surya, one two sixes by Tilak Verma, which were fantastic actually. If you must have seen.
हम्म.
But again, if you see the scorecard, it's 29 runs for Surya Kumar Yadav in 26 balls. So it was a very slow inning, right? And
Yes.
not the same, but kind of similar, I would say. For Tilak, 25 balls, 31 runs.
Hmm.
Mm. What are your thoughts about that? Because it was looking ki, ha, that there is something in the pitch. Because of that, they are not able to hit or convert their boundaries to the boundaries or sixes.
Yes, Nikhil, like you rightly mentioned, the pitch was pretty slow on the slower side, right? So they both were trying to not play rash shots because if you remember when Tilak Verma came into bat, he hit that boundary of first one उसने कुछ sweep खेला था, right? And the
हाँ
second
हाँ
one, he played a reverse sweep. So after that, we did not see those shots from him because they also got to know the pitch is gripping. The ball was gripping for the spinners as well. So I think they pretty much played a very anchor kind of knock, right? Because जो बॉल मिला उन्होंने स्कोर किया उसके ऊपर कि ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब they did not waste anything. जिस जो ball defend करना था, they defended the ball, and the ball which you have to take a single. So they just respected the conditions, is what I'm trying to highlight. But yeah, I think they pretty much applied to the conditions, and eventually a stumping from Dhoni resulted in the break in the partnership, right?
yes.
And also credit to Noor Ahmad as well because he was bowling pretty well for them. He used the
Yeah, he
conditions
took
to his
four,
advantage.
yeah, he took 4 wickets, and actually credit to Dhoni. I don't know how he's training, where he's training, but he looks the same behind the wickets, right? He was so quick behind the wickets when he took that stumping of Surya Kumar Yadav. It was very fast and it was lightning fast actually. Actually, Surya Kumar Yadav was not aware also that he was out and that particular situation. And when he realized until that it was gone. So yeah,
Yes.
credit to Dhoni over there. And Noor Ahmed took 4 wickets for them, and then Ashwin took one. Then Khalil Ahmed took two at the start, and after that, the Santner one that he got out. It was really, I don't know, difficult to judge, I would say, because वो थोड़ा ऊपर लग रहा था, but in
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
क्या बोलते हो third umpire के view में when that played on, it was shown that yeah, it was hitting where it wanted to.
Yes.
So that
Edit किया
one.
है.
But yeah, to in this particular match after Tilak Verma, it was Deepak Chahar who was hitting those fours and sixes, and he took that total to 155, respectable total, which we could have defended, right?
Hmm. Yes, we actually could have defended that because it went till the last over, right? And yeah, I think we'll come back to that. But credit to Deepak Char actually because of him, as you mentioned, we got to that 150 plus score. And otherwise, things were not looking very good because if Deepak Chahar would have got out pretty early, so I think we would have been wrapped up in under 140, 135, 140 max. उसके नीचे
Yes.
ही wrap up हो जाता था. But yes, credit to him also because of his boundaries, we got to this total of 155. And
I
credit
guess
to
they,
the CSK bowler also, Nikhil, because Khalil Ahmed took those three big wickets, right? Early on. So, which halted the momentum for MI.
yeah,
Otherwise,
he took those 2 wickets of the openers, Rohit Sharma and Ryan Rickelton, and then at the later part, Trent Bolt. So yeah, a complete domination by the bowlers, I would say. Pitch favored them, and everything is the later part. But bowlers doing their part was important over here, and they delivered it for them for them means for Chennai Super Kings. Uh, Surely, not Rohit Sharma, but our batters could have played um, uh, more. What do you say?
sensibly.
Systematically, no. Sensibly, right? मैं systematically सोच रहा हूँ. I don't know why. More
सिस्टम फाड़ देंगे.
sensibly, more sensibly and everything. But yeah, uh, what more to expect, man? Expect, right? Surya Kumar, Tulak Verma, they played how they felt, right? 26 ball, 25 balls, getting out on those tracks for a spinner was the norm, right?
Hmm.
Rohit Sharma and Ryan Rickelton got out for the pacer, Khalil Ahmed, the lefty pacer, right? Actually Ryan Rickelton was playing well. वो आउट हुआ बिकॉज वो ये लगती है
Inside edge
इनर एज
लगा.
लग गया
हाँ.
inside लग गया. If that wouldn't have happened, he could have scored more runs. But yeah, that this thing happens. But और वही था कि स्टार्टिंग में हिट करना है. दैट्स व्हाई दे वर प्लेइंग लाइक दैट, राइट? वो
Yes.
6 ओवर जो रहता है
Because in
इसका.
Chennai, right? Chennai के pitch पे once you only have that power play as an option to get as much runs as possible because बाद में anyways you will be facing the spinners, right? So the ball anyways the scoring will be down. So the
Yes,
first 6 overs are the priority in these kind of conditions because in conditions like Hyderabad, if we saw in the first game, it in the whole 40 overs it was a batting wicket.
yeah,
तुम लोग कुछ भी डालो वो बाउंड्री जाना ही है. So in but coming to Chennai, the pitch always slows down and spinners always get the benefit from it. So I think power play, maximizing the power play, what CSK did in their batting. So that
yes.
was the exact thing what MI was trying to do, but it did not come off.
Yeah, so for CSK, Rachin Ravindra, the star, New Zealand star, he is currently shining for them also for Chennai. Rahul Tripathi, the newcomer, I guess he's a newcomer, right?
Yeah, it was his debut for CSK.
Yeah, so the newcomer got out pretty quickly for Chahar. Uh, it was थोड़ा edge लग के रायन रिकल्टन के हाथ में गया. But ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ came after that and he played very very good cricket actually. He was वो जो shots लगा रहे थे एकदम क्या बोलते हैं उसको पिक्चर परफेक्ट या फिर वो
हाँ.
बाय द बुक शॉट रहते हैं ना एकदम परफेक्ट शॉट्स वैसे लगा रहे थे. तो देयर वाज नो हरी इन हिज प्लेइंग स्टाइल. एकदम ग्रेस से खेल रहा था एंड इट लुक्ड वेरी आई प्लीजिंग एक्चुअली. थ्री सिक्सेस एंड फोर सिक्स फोर्स, राइट? He
Hmm.
played very fantastic cricket and they got that momentum from there. But after that, actually, after that, कुछ नहीं था. That was the only partnership that played good for them. But after that, Rachin Ravindra played very much on the non-striker end. Shivam Dubey came, he went away. Then Deepak Hooda came, he went away. Sam Curran came, he went away. Then Ravindra Jadeja came on. He took the क्या बोलते हैं उसको उसके ऊपर उसने सब ले लिया. He played 18 balls and I guess in that 18 balls that he faced, Rachin Ravindra must have faced only three 1 over, I would say. वो
Hmm.
18 ओवर 18 3 ओवर चाहिए जाता है उसने सिर्फ 1 ओवर खेला रहेगा उसमें.
Hmm.
आई एम सेइंग कि उससे भी कम खेला रहेगा. बट या क्विक सिंगल्स क्विक डबल्स कर करके he got where he wanted to and then got out
वो क्विक सिंगल के
eventually.
चक्कर में ही got run out.
Yes. But
So,
yeah, after that, he
hmm,
came and he went not out for zero.
yes. Also, Nikhil, the way MI bowled in the middle, right? The main credit goes to the debutant and impact player, Vignesh Puthur. I think because of
Yes,
him, MI could get the game till the last over. He put
correct.
that pressure, right? Apart from that last over, जिसमें उसको runs थोड़ा बहुत score किया. I think two sixes, right? Rachin hit him for two sixes. Apart from that, he
Yes.
was bowling pretty well in the whole game. Every over he got one wicket, right? दो जो बीच में जो wickets गिरे.
So yeah, Vignesh played well. Other than that, I guess Will Jacks also played well. He also gave same amount of runs, 32, economy of 8. Then Mandir actually bowled well, 3 overs, 12 runs, economy of 4. So all the क्या बोलते हैं उसको spinners. they played well, but to them there was one player, Sachin Ravindra, who was the answer book over there for those questions actually, because he actually I don't know if it's true or not, but he went to the Chennai Academy, I guess, somewhere,
Spin
and he
Academy.
practiced for those spin. Yeah, he practiced for those spin, right? So I guess currently he's the uh, better spin player right now who is playing IPL.
Yes. And we saw that in the Champions Trophy as well, right? Against India. Especially against India because they were playing in Dubai on that slow wicket. So he played two games against India, and both of the games he was pretty good.
Correct. So, and at this particular pitch, fast bowlers were not that of a threat, and spin attack was the one that could have got the momentum for Mumbai Indians also. But Sachin Ravindra playing smartly, scoring at the start, then completely disappearing in the middle, giving the strike to other batsmen uh, that played in favor of Chennai, and then he hitting that winning six for them was something that
Yes.
Dhoni must have hated.
Yes, Nikhil, before we move ahead, right, I wanted to share the story of Vignesh Puthur actually. It has been doing the rounds on social media also, where you can check it out. But the story goes like he is the son of an auto rickshaw driver in Kerala. So, MI Scout once were in Kerala for spotting for young talent. So, they went to a game. He was playing a local game for a team called Aleppi. Everyone knows like Aleppi is in the beautiful place in
Yes,
Kerala.
yeah,
So he was playing
yeah.
for that local team there, and MI Scout had spotted him during that tournament, and they took him under their wing. And they, I think, there was one news also that they had taken him to South Africa. I think during the India's South Africa tour or something like that.
Yes, yes.
During that time, they
Net
took
bowler.
him there as a net bowler, and they looked at him pretty well, what he can do and everything. And after that, they decided to get Vignesh Puttur in the auction. So that is the
So
whole
it was
story
not
of
for
how. Hmm?
if it was not for India, it was for MI Cape Town in SA20. He was a
Hmm,
net
hmm.
bowler over there.
Yes, yes.
And he was, I guess, tested over there.
So pretty inspiring story actually because MI scouts are actually known for getting such talents, right? We can see in Hardik Pandya as well, and also in the face of Jasprit Bumrah is the biggest example because he was a player who was playing in a tennis tournaments, right? Tennis ball cricket. So from there, they spotted him, and he is going on a similar route to Jasprit Bumrah because Jasprit Bumrah also had not made his state debut. The same goes for Vignesh because he has also not played for Kerala senior team yet, and this is his first, I think, top flight game you can say, and I think he has impressed a lot of people with his performance there.
Yeah, actually, he got the stage right, I would say, because Chennai pitch playing that in favor of spin, and then he being a mystery spinner on a debut, so no one knows what he's going to do. That is also played in his favor. But yeah, going forward in the third or fourth game, we would completely know what he is capable of, and we all know what MI yeah, scouts do, right? We know there are many players actually. First comes to mind is Bumrah, then Hardik Pandya, then even Krunal Pandya, then
Krunal
Rahul
Pandya,
Chahar. No
yes.
one knew about who was Rahul
Hmm.
Chahar also, right?
Yes.
Rahul Chahar. Then came अपना तिलक वर्मा.
Hmm.
Right? तिलक वर्मा तो था, but I guess Hyderabad were the one who was against Mumbai Indians in that particular auction to take him, but Mumbai Indians took him. There is one more that we have forgot about, but in that particular season, Dimash played fantastic cricket, and also Ishan Kishan also, right? He
Hmm,
was not there any anybody's radar, right, before he came to Mumbai Indians.
I think he used to play for that Gujarat team, right? When CSK and
Yes,
RR were not
Sandeep
there.
Love. Okay, okay, in that era, okay.
I don't
So
know
yeah,
why I laughed, but yes,
I'm not going to laugh. I'm not going to get cancelled. I
you're
don't want
already
to get
laughing.
cancelled. I am laughing on that cancel joke. Okay, I am not laughing on any your remarks or anything.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully this thing that's happening as a ritual turns out good for Mumbai Indians. We are biased. We will hope for that. But yeah, great start for Chennai Super Kings, and they always make play good cricket and make their way to knockout games, right? So there is no hope or anything. They are surely going to make a knockout appearance. But yeah, Mumbai Indians being a good team right now on paper, actually. Let's see in 3 to 4 games how good they are.
Yes. And also, Nikhil, before we before we close off, there is one update actually regarding to LSG. Is that Shardul Thakur has officially got an IPL contract as he has come in as a replacement for Mohsin Khan and he is playing against Delhi Capitals today.
Today. Yeah.
So yeah, he was unsold, which was pretty क्या बोलते हैं उसको थोड़ा सैड सैड भी था वो क्योंकि शार्दुल ऑलवेज कोई ना कोई आईपीएल टीम में रहता ही है ना ऑक्शन में उसको कोई ना कोई लेते हैं बट दिस टाइम ऐसा था कि नो वन हैड एक्चुअली बिड फॉर हिम सो आई थिंक इट इज अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर हिम टू let everyone know with his performance.
Let's see what happens for him. We are actually watching that game right now as well.
Yes.
See. But yeah, he makes contributions. We know at crucial times he gives away runs. But yeah, in this particular T20 format, that is IPL, right now giving runs is not that important, but taking wickets is more important. So hopefully he delivers and on that front.
Yes. So yes, I think with that, do you have anything to add, or should we let the viewers watch the match?
Yeah, I don't know when we are going to upload this. So which match you are talking, I don't I don't
अरे
know.
जो भी मैच चलता रहेगा देखते रहेगा ना कोई ना कोई.
Let's see, let's see. Yeah, hopefully we see good cricket because as we were watching the first game of the Sunday, we and both we me and Mohit both were looking a little थोड़ा disappointing लग रहा था because how the bowlers were getting hit and it was seeming like IPL का कुछ हो नहीं सकता आगे. Don't know why that thought came upon, but देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है. There is no such because this is IPL, right? It always survives. It has survived for last 18 years. So अभी तो वो adult हो गया है. So
एडल्ट हो गया
there will
हाँ.
be more changes.
Yes,
There will
we
be more
saw it
changes
in the
going ahead.
opening ceremony also, Nikhil. IPL adult हो गया.
Correct.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
think
So
on that
let's
note,
hope
yes,
something good happens going forward. लोगों को अगर ये format पसंद आ रहा है like 300 400 का score happening in a T20 game, then it would they will surely continue on this. But if there will be some dip or anything in the TRP or anything, any rating format, then they will look upon it in different ways.
yes, they will use a different script after that.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Let's end this video for today. Hope to see you in the next one. Surely in the Lucknow and Delhi's match. It's going to be interesting right now. It's 209 for 20 overs for Lucknow. Let's see if they defend or not. Chalo, bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye.